If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Dude, the player. You learning?
Oh, look at him wearing his West Virginia shirt. Sticking out his pockets. How's it going?
How you doing?
Good, good. Gordon, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
It's about some messages online we just want to go over with you to some younger ladies on Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff. You just want to talk away from your sister. I don't want her to overhear anything.
Okay.
I don't want her to hear nothing.
Okay.
We want to keep it discreet and as private as possible.
Yeah, and if you even want to tell her it's like some church stuff or something like that,
Okay.
it's no problem.
Publicly.
Yeah. But yeah, my name is Gordon. Nice to meet you.
Tony, it's nice to meet you, sir.
You too.
Got a beautiful area out here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, how long you been living here for?
Well, I was born and raised here.
Oh, on this property?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, what a great place to live. Making me jealous. I got to live in freaking Petersburg in an apartment. But so, did you go to Virginia or just a Cavs fan?
No, I've just been a fan for years.
Oh man, dude. I try not to root for them too hard because they always let me down every March, pretty much.
Well, football season let me down, but basketball seasons have been pretty good here lately.
Yeah, true. It's either they go all the way or they lose to some community college. There's no in between. But yeah, so it's about gosh, do you know that Ariel that was kind of talking to you recently?
Yes.
Okay. You kind of know why we'd be here, just to talk about her?
She sent some messages about, she wanted to know information about Telegram and stuff like that, and I tried to tell her I didn't really know a whole lot about it.
Yeah.
As far as that goes.
No, fair enough. And we know you're a good dude. We know you're doing the right thing. How old is Ariel?
I'm not sure. I think she's 13, 14 or something.
Yeah, no, I appreciate your honesty. That's an honest church-going guy.
That really shows whenever a man is able to recognize when he makes a mistake. I mean, that really shows character.
Yeah, I was sent a message last night. She said she was talking with other older men and older guys, and I told her then that she needs to be careful.
Oh, 100%. How common is it for these younger ladies under 18 to just talk to people like this?
I don't know. It seems to be becoming more and more common.
Really?
Yep.
When did it start to kind of blow up for you, like with these girls hitting you up like this?
I don't know, probably the last few years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What platforms they kind of congregate on, or?
Some on Messenger, and this is probably one of the few that I've seen on Telegram.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. So Messenger, what about Instagram?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, so more of just Facebook.
That's right.
What are some of the age ranges that these girls have been that you've seen online?
Anywhere from looks like maybe mid-teens to early 20s, something like that.
Okay, got it. So about like 14 and up, kind of something like that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anything like younger than like 14 or 13 or?
Can't say that I have.
Okay.
Not knowingly.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah. So how did Ariel get to talking to you?
I think that was through Facebook to begin with.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Did she just kind of appear out of nowhere, or was she
Yes.
like, okay, fair enough, fair enough. So you mentioned she talked about like Telegram and all that type of stuff.
Yes.
Okay. What was the conversation like that about?
She was wondering about what kind of groups were on Telegram and which could you post on Telegram.
Oh, really?
And stuff like that.
Yeah, Telegram's kind of a new one. What is Telegram like?
I think Telegram is probably a little bit more private than some of the others. I think. I'm not certain.
Okay.
But, conversation-wise, it's, just back and forth.
Did you get Facebook or Telegram first? Like, what were you?
I've had Facebook for years.
Okay. When did Telegram start to become a thing?
I've just had it for like the last couple of years.
Oh, okay. So not too long.
No.
Fair enough. So is Telegram, is it more like groups or individuals or kind of both? Or
It's like I told her, I don't know anything about groups. I've talked to a few individuals on there, but that's all it's been. It's just a few individuals.
Okay. Yeah, so
We're actually more concerned about, like, a lot of these girls are little deviants. Like, I heard that they do all kinds of crazy stuff online. Is that true?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
I thought there was like a mention of some of them send stuff or something like that. Like,
Well, I've had some send some pictures.
Really?
That you probably shouldn't be sending.
like
and again, these girls are just crazy. I mean, I wonder where the parents are at. So like, what were in the pictures? Like, what were the pictures of?
I mean, some of them are very revealing. I usually just delete them right off my phone.
Were they like fully nude or partially
Some of both.
oh, really?
both?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know round about how old those girls were?
I can't tell you exactly. I'd say, maybe mid-teen, but today's, you can't really tell. I mean,
Like
you got
13, 14?
you got 13 and 14-year-olds now. Look like they're 17, 18.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Well, I guess because we're trying, because basically parents kind of come to us and they're like, our kids are going crazy and this and that. So maybe we're trying to identify who some of these kids could be that we're sending. Like obviously, you don't know till you meet somebody how old they really are. But how old were they saying they were, the ones that were sending all that crazy stuff your way?
They really don't give an age, to be honest with you. They, just for some reason don't.
Was it always photos, or was there any like videos as well? Because I hear some of them make videos.
I can't say that I've ever seen any videos. Or I've had any videos sent to me anyway. I'll say that.
Now, I mean, I know that Telegram, especially. I mean, the internet is a bottomless pit of filth. It just ruins good men like yourself.
Yeah,
And I'm actually more concerned about the adults that are sending things on there, because I feel like, you're seasoned enough and mature enough for us to just be able to address this privately. And I feel like you could even help us find some of these bad people that are sending this stuff.
Well, I've had them I've had some of them ask me to send them stuff, but that's just something that I have absolutely no.
What
like-
do they ask for, like specifically?
Usually looking for somebody to show you. Yeah, pretty much. That's about the main thing that I've ever had people ask me about.
Were these like kind of girls around Ariel's age just being that crazy, or?
I think they're somewhere in that age group. Yeah.
Oh, really? So we're talking like these underage girls are just asking old men like you for pics.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Like I say, I just that's something I just cannot do.
And
Sure.
we all get bored on the internet, though. I mean, we're all three guys here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sure a few times you ever slip up and send a photo of the.
No, sir.
No.
Nope.
You good about that?
I know it's wrong, and and some of them have just, once I tell them that I'm not going to send anything like that, then they're done. I don't hear from them again.
What's the reason you don't send anything to them?
The reason I don't say anything like that because number one, because I just don't believe in it, regardless of whether they're teenagers or 30 years old. I just don't feel like that's something you share on the internet, or anything like that.
Have any of these girls around Ariel's age, have they tried to bribe you by like sending you and then saying, hey, send me one back?
Not really. I mean, they haven't.
Okay. So what scenarios have they sent you in? Because you mentioned that some of them have sent you some. Like what is the context of them doing that? Like do they just send it off the bat, or is there some talking beforehand? Or
I mean, we probably have been talking some prior, and then as we get, I guess the more we talk, then I guess they get a little bit bolder, and that's when it happens.
Fair enough.
You said that was on Telegram that they sent that to you?
I've had it on both Telegram and
Facebook.
Yeah.
Is that apps on a telephone, or is that apps on a computer?
Telephone.
Oh, a telephone. Okay, I think pretty much everything's on the phone nowadays, right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's understanding technology. I'm right there with you.
Right.
So.
Anything like, have you ever had this app called like Onion or Tor before?
Nope.
No. What about like Session or Viber? Or,
nope.
No, just Telegram.
What kind of phone do you have? I got an iPhone 14. It's all cracked. I'm gonna go to the store and buy a new one.
I got a Samsung.
Oh, you got a Samsung? What is it, Samsung Galaxy?
Yes.
How is that compared to the iPhone? Is that decent? Like the
I don't know. I've never had an iPhone.
Oh, okay.
So I've always only had Samsung.
No, I'm not team iPhone. Yeah, the iPhones, that's for those youngins. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, when I first bought mine,
he's a little older than me.
The guy, we went to the Verizon store when that's the one he recommended was, to go with that, and that's what I've always bought.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the internet is just a whirlwind, isn't it? I mean, because I mean, I understand that you're a Christian, right?
Yes, sir.
And the internet tempts us.
Yep.
And I mean, it depends on. I mean, sometimes we fall, but then we could come back up, right?
Yep.
And again, part of coming back up is helping out the community.
Right.
And one thing that we do is we go after the producers of a certain type of material online that adults send. And you know what material I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
What am I talking about?
You're talking about and that type of stuff.
Of like younger people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
I know Telegram is not just young girls sending. I know that there's child on there, and
like I say, that's the only thing I have had happen with me is that it has been like just. I don't even know if I've had any sent on Telegram, just basically on Messenger, I think.
Was there ever a time where somebody sent you something like so revolting that you just immediately deleted it, like any videos or anything like that?
Not that I can think of. And like I say, generally when I receive anything like that, I pretty much delete it.
Okay. Have you seen kind of have people tried to get you to go on like some other apps saying like, hey, I got these pics of girls, are you interested in them? Like, have they tried to offer this to you before? Because those are some people that we might want to actually, try to pursue.
Not that I can think of. I haven't had that arise.
Okay.
It's always just been the girls that, they end up sending it. And like I say, sometimes I think it's like they want me because they want me to send something back, but I'm not going to do that. I just can't do that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So you said for the past couple of years, it's these like, I guess younger ladies under 18 have been kind of like trying to talk to you and try to like just put themselves out there.
From time to time, yes.
How many do you think over the years have tried to do this with you?
I don't know, half a dozen or more.
Okay. How many of them get like kind of flirtatious, or how often do they get flirtatious? Like I know some send you and all that stuff, but do any others get like kind of flirty with you, try to get you to maybe send or say some stuff, or?
I guess somewhat they have, yeah.
What do they try to say to you or get you to say?
Just they try to start talking about sex or something like that.
How does that usually go?
It usually ends the conversation.
Okay. Fair enough, because there were some things that popped up here with Ariel on your end. On your end, it was said, and obviously, we know you're a good dude. We know you're taking care of yourself and all that. But you know, is it on your end, like, you know, I like to talk to girls of all ages and this and that. How did that kind of start becoming a thing for you? Like, what was that?
Well, I mean, I just like trying to be friends.
Okay.
Basically.
Sure.
You know, and that's pretty much all that means is, you know, I enjoy talking. I enjoy meeting new people.
Okay.
And talking with new people and everything.
So when it comes to like just becoming friends, like you just kind of, you're not too worried about the age because you're just being a friend to them.
I'm just trying to be a friend.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Got it. So to Ariel, it was talked about, you know, do you have a boyfriend and stuff like, you know, have you ever had before and this and that?
Well, see, I mean, she starts talking about it, you know, so I mean, she wants to know what do you want to talk about and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the conversation went.
Okay, so just both, you know, she just kind of took it in that direction and just kind of went along with it.
Right.
Okay.
Now, like I say, I don't know, for some reason she was really interested in groups or stuff on Telegram.
Telegram.
I think a lot of children are just curious. They
Probably.
hear something, they get curious.
Well, I mean,
they ask about it.
It's so much of it out there now.
Yeah, because kind of what it looks like, because, you know, we have a Samsung here, and Samsungs are pretty way easier to use than an iPhone. I mean, I hate iPhones. I mean, I would never own an iPhone, but Samsungs on the flip side are kind of easy to kind of get into and see. Have you had people try to invite you to groups and try to suggest them to you? Because, you know, there's obviously a difference between you looking for them and people just hitting you up saying, hey, come join what I got going on.
I've been invited to some groups, but nothing along the lines of that type stuff.
Okay, groups on what platform?
Like dating sites, something like that.
How many groups do you think on Telegram they try to invite you to?
I have not been invited. I've never got anything on Telegram as far as groups go.
Okay.
And that's why, I mean, it's just like I told her, I don't know anything about groups on Telegram. She seems to be very interested in groups on Telegram.
Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, other than Ariel, was there any other young ladies that come to mind that you've been talking to recently? And you know, again, it's about honesty and getting you back on the right path. Like, we know that you're a good Christian, and we want to get you back on the right path. And here's the thing about demons, right? We have to get our demons out, because if we don't get our demons out, they come out later and they make us relapse.
Right.
So and you know, again, I mean, as a Christian brother, I mean, I was saved, you know, 20 years ago by Jesus Christ. I love him.
Right.
And I want to get you back on the right path, brother.
Well,
what's some other young ladies that you've been talking to?
no, those in the, you know, recently that I've been talking to.
There's one that starts with a B.
Mhm.
I know you know, Ben. You know,
You're talking about Brenda.
Yeah, Brenda. That's
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She contacted me.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that conversation, do you remember anything on that conversation at all?
Nope.
It wasn't at all. It was, do you remember how that conversation went?
Just basically back and forth about, you know, how are you, what are you doing, what do you like, you know, that type of thing.
You remember how old she was?
She said she was 13, I think.
13, absolutely. You know, I mean, coming here, I knew you were a man of integrity, and I mean, you really are proving it to me.
Definitely.
And that's when you know someone that really wants to turn it around is someone that's just honest, straight up, and that's what Christians do. Christians are honest. Did it get a little flirtatious with Brenda? You know,
Maybe a little bit, you know, just, but nothing or anything like that.
right? How so flirtatious do you think? Like, what's maybe something that you said that you might regret? I mean, not egregious, but
Something about she could be my girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, just like girlfriend, boyfriend,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
and,
all.
And you know, I mean, I understand that when we retire, we want to find people to talk to. We get lonely,
Yeah.
especially later in life. And you know, whenever there's however many girls around that age range, I mean, there's obviously an interest in
Right.
that age range, right? I mean, you remember telling Ari that you were interested in girls her age?
I don't remember telling her I was interested in it. I remember telling her that I enjoyed, you know, talking to them or whatever.
So what do you think it is about that age range that you like? I mean, we're all human. I mean,
I can't really answer that honestly. It's nothing or anything like that. I can tell you that.
Is there an age that you just won't talk to? Like, what if they were 8 or 9? Like, would you still be friends with them, or
Nope.
no? So, what age would you say you'd be okay starting to be friends with?
Mid-teens and up.
Okay.
And like I say again, it's not a sexual thing. It's just you being friends.
I mean, this is pretty light compared to because we've helped guys with internet across the country, and they're all living better lives now.
Right.
And this is so light compared to what we usually see. I mean, this is nowhere close.
Right.
But I mean, if we are being 100% honest, I think that there is a little bit of an attraction to that age range. Maybe not overtly, but
Right.
would you agree with me that?
Well, it possibly yes.
Yeah, and that's probably why the conversations are happening right now. There's something to that attraction. Is it physical, mental? What do you think it is? Because we in order to help you, we need to know the why of it.
Enjoy conversation with them. I guess it's the times or whatever.
Are there any guys around that age that talk to you that you're friends with, or okay, so it's just strictly girls? Okay, so would you say they at least have to be at least a little bit pretty or cute to you? Because if it was just purely mental, you'd talk to guys too that age, but we're not doing that.
Well, you probably if they're pretty.
Yeah,
probably.
That's fair. That's fair. I think, is your car still fucking running?
No, that's the vehicle.
No, was that car?
Dude, what are you saying? I think he's being honest about this.
Yeah, being honest about everything.
Yeah. Is there, because I know some of these girls, since you were so transparent with us, we'll just tell you, some of these girls are guys pretending to be little girls that are sending like stuff with these underage kids.
I kind of wonder about that too.
Yeah.
What's going on the internet nowadays.
Well, I got to ask, did any of these underage girls, like, they try to sell to you, or do they just kind of give it up for free?
I can't remember any I'm trying to sell.
Okay.
That I can remember.
Did they send the photos? Like, was it links to their photos, or was it just they just sent the photos in the chat, or was
just sent a photo like maybe they took the photo, themselves.
Okay. Fair enough.
What was it? Was it like a selfie, or was it like on a webcam, or like what was the quality of the photo?
I think most of them have probably been like a selfie.
Like just with their cell phone or something like that?
That's right.
Okay.
Or, they aim it to the mirror, they stand in front of a mirror or something like that.
And is it like a full body in the mirror, or?
There have been some like that, yeah. Some of them are just their right.
So, kind of going back to sometimes it's just guys collecting those photos, sending them. So they send like a file. Sometimes the file, it's called like a poison file, and it automatically just saves to the phone. Have you ever seen any of those saved to your phone that you had to get rid of, like that were in your gallery at all, or?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Are there any like in any chats that maybe you have to get rid of that could just be in the chat, or?
It might be. I can't say for certain.
Okay.
Which I usually end up deleting the chats too.
Okay. Just to kind of make sure that's not sitting on there.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, one thing that we could do for you is we actually have a program that could clean your phone if you'd be interested in that. Would probably take hour and a half.
All the pickles just say he's admitted to receiving it. They'll probably just seize his phone, see what's on there. He seems to be truthful.
You actually have to go. Probably call a tech guy to come out here. I mean, if you would be interested in that, we could definitely do that for you.
Not right now. Maybe I might look at doing it later down the road.
100%. One thing that I'm curious about those 13, 14-year-olds, like, just because we are going to want to reach out to their parents just to make sure that they're not doing that anymore.
Right.
As far as like the development, on like a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like double D's, fully developed breast implants, and 1 being, where were they at?
I'd say probably a range of maybe 2 to 6.
2 to 6. Okay, so like 2, so it could have been like 11, 12, 13, 14 years old.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then just you know, again, and fully getting our demons out. Like as far as your attraction to Ari, Brenda, because I mean, they were pretty long conversations on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like really attracted, 1 being not really attracted. Where were you at? I mean, just being honest. I mean, you obviously had an interest.
Well, I mean, I don't know that I had an attraction to him from the standpoint of what you would call an attraction. Just an interest, I guess, in communicating with him.
Right. So as far as the interest, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
5, maybe.
5. I understand.
What were any potential plans that you wanted with them, or
Nothing. I mean,
ever wanted to like just hang out with them at all, or
not really. No.
no? Do you know where they were from?
Ariel, I have no idea. I don't think she ever even said where she was from.
Okay.
Brenda said she was from Richmond.
Okay. Got it.
Was there any other ones that you could think of offhand?
Those are the only 2 I can think of right now.
What about one that starts with an H?
Not coming to mind right now.
I mean, if we're being like 100%, little blonde chick. I know you're an honest guy, Ben.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure.
Does a Haley ring a bell?
Haley.
It's all about getting you back on the right path.
Right, I understand. And the name sounds familiar.
She's a little deviant. Like that girl is just, we call her homewrecker Haley.
Oh yeah,
She is just.
her last name Brianna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that girl is just
Yeah,
nuts.
she is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Seems to be.
How did she get with you? Like, what was she doing?
Well, I don't think she never shared anything along the lines of anything like that.
Did she just type some crazy stuff?
I think so. Yeah, best I can remember, she did. Yes.
Like, what was kind of the gist of that?
To be honest, I can't really recall right now because it's been a few weeks.
Okay.
And of course, I've deleted all conversation with her, so I can't recall right off.
Would you say it was like? Would you say she was kind of overtly flirtatious, like more than the others per se? Or?
Maybe a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was the thing? Because kind of going through that, she was like calling you grandpa for whatever reason.
I guess because of my age.
Okay.
I mean, I always tell them I'm, like 69, 70 years old.
Yeah.
Was there like a little role play, like fantasy? I mean, the old man gets on the internet, he gets bored, I mean, was there like a be bad for grandpa kind of like stuff she was doing?
I don't know that I ever asked her to do anything.
Well, yeah, I think it was mainly her leading it.
Right.
But was there like some stuff back and forth?
It possibly could have been. Like I say, I can't recall for certain.
Yeah. Some of these girls are just wild, man.
Right. Well, I mean, she was probably one of the wildest ones.
That you've ever talked to?
Yep.
You remember how old she was? She was
13 or 14.
Yeah, 13.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some of these girls. Oh, I thought that was a lightning bug, but that's a skeeter. You can't see it.
Yeah,
now.
we growing big down here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm from West by God, Virginia. We had lightning bugs everywhere.
Right.
I grew up out in the country. I was out in the woods every day when I was little.
Right. Okay.
Did you grow up out here?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Born and raised here. I lived in Franklin for, I don't know, 10 or 12 years because I worked at a location down there, and then I lived in Chester for about 3 years working at a location up there.
What did you do for work?
I worked for Southern States for almost 30 years. And my last 12 years, I worked for the Department of Corrections.
Okay, nice.
But other than that period of time, I've always lived here.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, how long have these properties been in the family for?
This is the original home place. This has been in the family probably since back in the 30s, I think.
Oh, wow, okay.
In fact, the original house the front of it was about where the back of this house is, and that burnt.
Dang.
My dad and them had gone to the fair, and it caught fire and burnt while they were at the fair.
Damn, okay.
Were you climbing these trees when you were young?
I didn't climb them much, no. But some of them were not in here, like those trees there, and these pecan trees basically went out here when I was, a child.
This one wasn't here.
No,
You got it.
This looks like one that I would have climbed when I was little.
You got any like wife or kids or anything, or?
Nope, I'm single.
Okay.
Never married, no kids.
Okay. Okay. Well, I see. Is there a chance, just to verify, because we just want to make sure that there's nothing on your phone that could potentially be troublesome parents down the line? Do you mind, and you of course, like, don't feel obligated to, but do you mind if we just kind of go through your gallery just to make sure that everything's good with everything?
Well, I would prefer not because I do have some pictures of some older ladies. So just personally, I would prefer not.
Okay. Well, we don't really care about, I mean, we got pictures of
Yeah.
freaking big on our phone,
It's my gallery's a bounce house
Right.
everywhere. So
Yeah, no. I mean, people mistake my gallery for either a watermelon pasture or chicks. Like, they don't really know.
I will go through mine, and if there's anything that needs to be deleted, I will delete it. I don't think it is, but I will delete anything that might need to be deleted.
What do you think the possibility is that there could be something on there that might be something with the parents?
It's a possibility, but I think it's a slim possibility.
Okay. Oh,
that was another skeeter.
got it. Well, we're kind of good at identifying those types of photos because, I mean, he can kind of tell the difference between a 15-year-old and an 18-year-old.
Yeah, I'm younger than him.
Yeah.
So I'm a better guestimator of age.
Right,
Well, like I
right.
said,
He's younger, but I have a newer car, so
I
just saying.
Rather
But
keep that private for now. And like I say, I'll go through it, and anything that needs to be deleted, I will.
okay. Because the only thing is, dude, like, we're obviously all three Christians here, and we all want everybody to be on the right path. But what I said about an Android, you're not too good with technology, are you?
Well, I'm not a genius with it, no.
No, yeah, exactly. Me either. But we're a little bit better than, I'd say, somebody who's 70, especially him. I mean, he's only 24 and I'm 36,
yeah,
but
exactly. And we are all Christians. There's no Jews here. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I mean, in Emporia, Virginia, Jews, absolutely not. Just, but, and we're
Miami for that.
all Gentile ancestry too. None of these Lebanese, phone exploding Arabs or anything like that.
Absolutely.
But we kind of did a scan of your phone before coming here, and that's kind of what confirmed it because I know in the chats, like, we said, oh, some crazy kids sent you some bullshit.
Right.
But our kind of thing is, as long as you weren't the one taking the pictures yourself, like, that's obviously
Right.
the big thing because we know you're not anybody, you're just a guy who's online, just wrong place, wrong time. But we did go through the phone, and we kind of did see some pictures on there that are a little bit, how do I put it? Kind of the picture you're describing is underage, a little bit underdeveloped. And to your credit, I mean, dude, we've come across people who we don't even try to talk to because they have thousands, and it's all like, babies and all that shit. And, you're not, obviously not with that. But nonetheless, we did see some underage pics kind of saved on your phone. It's not a hidden folder, it's just in the gallery, right?
Do what now?
It's not, you don't have like a hidden folder, do you? It's just kind of in your phone gallery.
No, nothing hidden, no.
Okay, so it's just kind of in the gallery, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's why we were able to scan it so easily. I don't think there's too many. I mean, I counted, what do we say it was, like 11, 12, something like
I
that?
thought it was half a dozen to a dozen. Does that sound about right?
Probably.
Okay. So do you think there's a good chance there's probably half a dozen to a dozen, maybe like pics of 13, 14, 15-year-olds on there? And that's okay. It's not the end of the world, obviously. That's why we're telling you about it.
It probably might be. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it's not.
Okay. There's like an above zero chance.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's totally fine. And just to clear it up, it wasn't you going around in elementary school with a camera or anything like that, right? Okay. Well, that's
Anything I've got on my phone is something that was sent to me.
okay. No
I
problem.
haven't taken anything.
No problem.
And I wouldn't take anything.
But we appreciate that. That's what separates you from a lot of these people.
And I think you appreciate the fact of like how we've approached you, just keeping this private and
Right.
discreet as possible.
I do.
Like, we don't want to cause any trouble for you at all. We're not going to, like, irregardless of what you say, we're not going to cause any trouble.
No.
We're not here for that. Like, you genuinely are a good Christian. We want to help you get back on the right path.
Right.
And, the police in this area, they do something called network sweeps,
Right.
where they could actually go into.
I would say call him again and just tell him that he's probably possessing it on his phone.
We could guarantee that nothing else other than because it's an AI program that scans ages.
Do you know what AI is?
artificial
Artificial
intelligence.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, there you go.
Basically, we don't even have to look at anything. The program will scan it, and then basically it'll identify the ones that are young, scrub them from the phone, scrub them from the network. I mean, you know, we want to get you back on the right path, and I think that's the start of it. You could absolutely say no, but I mean,
Well, I appreciate you offering to do that, but like I say, I would prefer, I'll delete them from my phone if there's anything that needs to be deleted. I will tell you that. But I prefer to keep my phone private as much as I can.
Oh yeah.
Are there any good like fried pickle places out here?
I'm not sure if Fosho up at the Pilot truck stop at 58 and 95,
Yeah.
possibly, maybe.
Is that place that pickup place? God dang it! I'm trying to think. The place that has those cheesesteaks. Let me
Pino's.
help me see. Can you unlock the car so I can get my phone real quick? I want to show you the place that we're talking about. God, because it like smells good, dude.
See, look at the size of this guy's phone. Look at the size of him.
Told you I'm team Android. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a gnome holding a real person's phone when I pick up his phone.
Yeah, no, to him this is like a brick, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, like that's huge, you know what I mean?
Let me see.
What denomination are you?
Baptist.
Baptist?
Yeah.
I love Baptist churches. Yeah, you know,
Let's see.
in the Baptist churches, do they sing the song, "Our God is an Awesome God"?
Yep.
I love that song.
I love good Christian music.
I do too.
Yeah, this Mr. P's grab and go. Is this good? Have you tried it yet?
Mr. P.
Yeah, it looks freaking good. Look at that.
I am not familiar with that.
Cheesesteak, man. Shit.
Did he give an address?
It's at Shell gas station on Main Street in Emporia.
Okay.
God, you never tried it? It looks freaking good.
Nope.
Damn.
You know, I mean, younger guys like me, when we hear Mr. P, we think like Master P, the rapper. This guy, you know,
He thinks food.
Yeah, well, you know, there's my size.
Yeah.
I mean, people like me and you think Mr. Rogers and stuff like that. You know, that's like a more of our time. You know what I mean? But, God, so when did you graduate college? Do the math.
3 years ago.
Yeah, do the math. There you go.
So,
Yeah.
well, that would be 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, and can you believe this guy actually went to college and
Yeah.
is all this debt? What a
I mean, it was a
scam.
miracle that I made it through. It was a miracle. I got an F, I got a D, I got a C.
Right.
I retook the class. I got an F in, I got an A in it. I came back. You know, I
You
made
got it done anyway.
Yeah. I made
That's
it
the
done.
main thing.
Yeah.
So did you go to college at all, or were you just a career guy? Or
I went to community college for 1 quarter.
Same.
And that was enough, so I
Oh yeah,
went to
dude.
work. And that's all I've done.
Oh, isn't it great just being debt free?
Yep.
How much do you have in debt to pay?
Well, actually, you know what? I mean, depends on whether or not. I mean, I was supposed to get a couple student loan repayments, but Biden bounced the checks.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
The Republican Party bounced a check.
or maybe the Republicans. Well,
Yeah, would you say you're Republican or Democrat?
Republican.
yeah,
Yeah.
same here. My whole family's Republican.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm kind of in the middle, but then when I saw that Joe Biden was giving out free shit to the student, I'm like, hell no, man. I'm not my stupidity.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't go to college. I shouldn't have to pay for somebody else's college.
I don't think you should have to pay for it either. Honestly, I don't think you should have to cover my debt. I don't think it's fair.
So we voting for Trump this year, or?
Yes.
Oh, I'm voting for Trump.
And I'm not voting for Trump so much because of the man that he is,
Yeah.
but it's because of how he runs the country.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
He runs the country like a business,
He does.
which is how it should be run.
No, and there's this guy that he's he's like on some type of TV or something, but you know, a lot of people are like, you know, he does a great thing, like he really helps the community out. Lots of bad people kind of like, you know, cower at the sight of him. But then a lot of people think the drawback is this guy's like super duper racist, but you know, he's doing a great thing.
Right.
And, you know, they should probably, my opinion is that all those people that say this guy's racist should just, you know, go themselves, you know, because it's not going to change, you know.
And the thing about it, some of the people that call him a racist are racist themselves.
Exactly.
You know, that's what gets me about it.
I mean, dude, these people think that black people can't even get IDs.
Right.
Like, they just think they're that stupid. Like, it's, but that's good. Did you vote for him in 2020?
Yep.
Did you get the vaccine?
Yes.
Okay. How many vaccines did you take?
I think I had 3, but I'm kind of contemplating whether I'm going to take another one or not.
I wouldn't take one.
I'm not
Well, actually get
I'm
vaccinated.
I'm leaning that way. You know.
Yeah.
Do you feel that, so having 3, do you feel that that's helped your immunity?
I don't really know that it has.
Have you gotten sick? Have you gotten COVID?
Nope, not
Maybe-
yet.
maybe-
Knock on
maybe-
wood.
Maybe the Democrats are onto something with that one point.
I just, my thing about it, I mean, I got it because, I got the first two and then I got the third one as a booster. But, and only because of the number of people that would, I guess is the only reason I really got it. But my question about it is, how is it that they could get something like that approved in such a short period of time, and all these other drugs, it takes years and years for them to get approved?
I mean, one thing I know for sure is that Trump is trying his best for us. He's definitely not part of the same team. It's definitely not Hegelian dialect or kayfabe. They're definitely not all Freemasons or anything like that. He's really working for us and trying his best. And he totally didn't spend just as much as Obama did and have a bigger federal government than him. He actually was trying to drain the swamp.
He's running the country like the country should be run.
Oh, 100%.
Like I say, I think to me, he runs it like a business.
Right.
And, that's the way it needs to be run.
And the whole thing with immigration, like all these illegals coming in under the Kamala regime, getting these free debit cards, like I want Trump to bring them in legally. Like, yes, please. I want a gas station in Pajit on every single corner as long as they have their freaking citizenship.
I don't have a problem with them coming across the border
Legally,
We've
right.
got so much coming in here now.
Right.
I mean, we don't know what they're bringing in as far as diseases, drugs, anything else. And they just let them flood across the border. And that's my thing with that.
Absolutely.
I don't have a problem with any of them coming here legally.
Right, legally. Like,
I mean, I like Mexicans. I like Mexican food. I just think they should be paying tax on it.
Right, like I don't care if that sandwich shop down the street turns into New Delhi rather than this old building here, okay? As long as it's legal, Pajits, right? So,
I mean, a lot of them are taking jobs, like I know a Jew that employs 2 illegal Mexicans.
Right.
And
so they're not paying any taxes.
Yeah, exactly. Like we could get 2 Mexicans that are American citizens that pay taxes to get those jobs.
When I was in Chester,
I think they are legal.
It was a landscaping crew that worked with part of the business where I was at, and they worked Mexicans, but they were here legally. They were paying taxes and everything like that.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that.
Right. Right. Like, to me, I think just I don't give a America's an idea. It's not really a country. Like, I think. Golly, if there's a 50 million hardworking Haitians here, as long as they have the right mentality, as long as they're working their asses off, I want all my neighbors to be Haitian as long as they have their green card, they have their cards, right? That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel.
Yep. But we're gonna call our friend Gunther. He kind of helps with internet stuff, and
he's a student therapist. He doesn't have his license yet.
Right.
He helps out.
I just want to make sure I have the right number for him.
Yeah, he's gonna get done to a call.
Stay on the way.
They didn't say no ETA.
There's no way they're fucking busy here. They ain't doing shit. They better take their asses here. Did you say possessing?
What's your favorite Bible?
John 3:16.
John 3:16. Is that no, that's I'm thinking of Romans 10:9. 3:16 is the way, the truth.
For God to love the world.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, his only begotten son. Yeah. And then I mean, it's just like with his internet stuff. I mean, it's like whenever Christ said he without sin cast the first stone, or like he without sin cast the first stone, and then everybody drops their sins because we're all imperfect.
Right.
And that's what I believe. I mean, I believe that there's a path forward, even when people step maybe where they shouldn't step. The path is always straight for right. And do you go to any like Bible studies or anything around here, or is it just church on Sundays?
Just church on Sundays.
You go with your sister?
No, I can't get her to go to church.
Oh, you can't
she
get
says she's a Christian, but she doesn't need to go to church to be a Christian. So, every now and then she'll go when there's a special occasion or something like that, but other than that, she doesn't go.
So she doesn't go like every Sunday or anything like that? Mm-hmm. Just Christmas, holidays, whatever?
That's right, yes.
Are you an every Sunday type of guy?
Yes, sir. Any
given Sunday. That's right. Good.
I won't go this Sunday because I'll be playing golf. But other than that, I go every Sunday.
Hey, golf over God in my book.
No, I mean, I don't play golf on Sunday unless, like, this weekend is a golf tournament, so I'm playing Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
But otherwise, the golf on Sunday waits till the afternoon.
Is that like a big local tournament, or is that...
Just members.
Oh, just members?
Just members, yeah.
Is that here in town, Emporia? Or? Oh, no, there. Okay.
So it's like a country club?
Yeah, we've got a country club, I don't know, about 2-3 miles from here.
Is it a beautiful course?
Really nice coach.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How long have you played golf?
Let's see, probably about 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah.
So after 40 years, what do you got your handicap down to?
Well, my handicap is golf.
I think Joe Biden said his was like 1.
Well,
It's like a hole in one every time.
his handicap is mental.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
but
I'm about a bogey golfer, probably.
Bogey golf.
Yeah.
It's better than me. I mean, I went golfing one time in my life, and I was miserable at it. It was like Happy Gilmore.
oh, I can't even swing a golf club right. Like sometimes, it's like with some stuff, my form is so good, but then other stuff, I'm just so uncoordinated. It's unbelievable. Like, I can catch a football one handle like this pretty easily, but golf, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna call a Gunther here.
Oh, yeah. We'll get Gunther on the phone, get you some mental health assistance. Just make sure that we fully got you back on the right path.
Yeah, just like a guidance type thing.
Yeah. Gunther, I mean, he's incredible. Incredible.
See if he answers here. Watch him not answer.
I mean, he does help a lot of people.
Yeah.
So,
Is the mystery going to continue, or is it going to be dispelled?
a lot of people confuse, like, like in our friend group,
Right.
if it's me and him on the phone, they say that he sounds like me. You could tell me whether or not you think that's true. I don't think I sound anything like this guy.
I don't think so either, but
Like-
yeah, maybe you could be the judge of that, honestly. Hold on. God, he's legit not picking
Oh, he's
up.
not picking up. Of all time.
He probably knows what we're doing, too.
Yeah, he just wants everyone to continue to think.
Yeah.
He wants all of our friends to continue to get confused.
Wow, that is unreal, man. God. I'm sure Gunther's well aware of what we're doing right now.
Yeah. He knows like our schedule when we get to help
Right.
people. So
Yeah, no, you're awesome, man. Can we meet your sister?
Sure.
All right, what's her name?
Claudia.
Claudie. Get your ass out here. No.
we'll just tell her this is for a church thing. We're talking about the gospel.
Okay.
We just maybe even sing a couple Christian songs.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I don't sing.
Oh, we don't sing? Well, I mean, every voice is beautiful in the eyes of the Lord. You know what I mean? Like, so,
The only time I sing is in the shower when nobody can hear me. Nobody can hear me. but me.
well, we may be able to get a couple of songs on board.
Nobody can hear but you and God.
That's right. He said I want to meet you.
Hey, oh, you mind if we
Sure.
come in?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, sweet.
Hey, how's it going, man? Hi. Nice to meet you. We're just
Claudie Gordon, nice to meet you.
It's just a church thing. We're just talking to Ben and talking about God, and we're fellow Baptists, and
If you're allergic to cats,
oh no, it's okay. I'll be fine.
Yeah, he's not allergic to that type of just the What'd you find?
out there, but he
What kind of cat is it?
of that one.
Oh, okay.
The first time you tried dogs, it takes
Oh, you have such a beautiful home. I like the deer.
you start to
Did you get that yourself?
Oh, that is a big. I mean, my cat looks very similar to that. Is that a tabby?
He is.
How many
He was
points
a
is that, Buck?
rescue.
He was a rescue.
8.
8-point buck.
Yeah.
Oh my God, looks like double
Showed
biscuit.
up here about 11
He's
years
big right
ago.
Yeah.
I think he was abused because once I got my hands on him, he was about a year old and they said it'd been fixed.
Mhm.
But one eye, you could tell was traumatized.
Oh man, is
And
she?
he's terrified of a dog. He even hears a dog bark. So I don't know if he got away from somebody on 95 or if somebody got tired of him.
Yeah, no, my orange tabby that I have, he was also he was a stray. I was actually all the way in San Antonio, Texas, and he was just starving on the side of the sidewalk. I just picked him up and took him home. Back when I lived in Texas.
So long as you live down there.
Well, I was actually born in Houston, moved up to Virginia here a couple of years ago when I was 31, and moved originally. Do you know where Midlothian is? Originally Midlothian, went all the way up to Fredericksburg for 2 years, then moved back down to Richmond. Hoping to get a home soon, but God, man, Virginia's expensive.
I wouldn't even want to think about having to purchase a home, man.
Oh yeah, I mean that's anywhere in the country, but especially Virginia too.
I hope I never have to again.
She said there's something special about helping with the food.
Yeah, no, this out home is beautiful though. Very nice, very clean, very clean.
Yeah,
Smile.
pretty much redid it.
Which way is west?
Just that way.
That way. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if it was like the sunset was?
We see the sunrise.
Oh, you see how the sunrise.
See sunrise.
This was the house my dad grew up in. Built in like 1940,
Wow.
Incredible.
44, 45.
That's incredible.
And I made it comfortable for my mom when she was alive and gutted it and made it nice.
Did you set up all the bears and trinkets?
Yeah, they my bears.
Oh, they're your bears.
That's just I have about 200.
You got 200 and stuff there. Oh, that's incredible. Is that so? Was that like something that you started when you were younger, like collecting them, or is that
No,
just?
actually, I was grown when I started.
Super nice.
So I got bears. I got Christmas bears. I got bears.
Were they all gifts? Like people gift them to you on birthdays and stuff?
Yeah, and I bought a bunch and yeah, I think I have one friend that teases me because when I put out my Christmas bears, I did a video one year. I think I had because my tree is all bears. I think I had 150.
Oh wow, that's incredible. You put them all in front of the Christmas tree.
I have bear ornaments.
You do what?
I have bear ornaments.
Oh, bear ornaments. Oh, okay, bear ornaments.
And I don't put any. Well, I mean, I don't put any one or two under the tree, but they just sit around there.
What do you think about this new host on Wheel of Fortune? I kind of miss the old one.
I don't really care for them, but
Frozen tundra.
I guess give them a chance.
Yeah, he's a new guy. I mean, you know, give him another 20 years, he'll start growing gray hair. Maybe he'll look enough like the old guy, you know.
That sound means we're running out of time, so give the wheel one final big spin.
Nice. You know, Wheel of Fortune was voted the #1 consumer goislop show on all of TV. So pretty legit. Pretty legit.
A lot of viewers.
Yeah.
My mom used to.
One N.
She couldn't take a bath until Wheel of Fortune went off.
3 seconds.
Really?
Come hell or high water, excuse the French, but she won't go anywhere if Wheel of Fortune went off.
My grandma was in that chair to watch Wheel of Fortune every time it came on. Too.
Mine was dedicated every night.
It's fun trying to guess what it is with your family around.
And then you sit there and watch Jeopardy, well, that's how stupid you are. Or once in a while you think you're smart, but
Yeah, I can't get the answers on Jeopardy for nothing, not to save my life.
I get some of them I'm like,
Oh yeah. I mean, if they ask about an old TV show on Doom, they want to know about that, you know.
I know some of that, I know a lot of those.
Yeah, those are the ones that y'all would know.
2C.
You trying to say we're old?
No, I'm trying to say that you're knowledgeable and seasoned, young lady, you know?
I mean, you look 18 to me.
Yeah.
You need to get your eyes fixed. We were talking the other day, kids today were educated like we were with books instead of computers. And I mean, one of my co-workers, little boy, came to work the other afternoon and he got off the bus and he fell because of his backpack. I went to pick the backpack up and I'm like, oh God.
Oh, there he is.
I mean, I bet you that backpack weighed 50 pounds. And this kid is just a skinny little thing. And I'm like, how do you even tote it?
Did he have a computer in there?
No, books.
Oh, well.
What, Nosy?
What's the cat's name?
Leo.
Leo?
Hi, Leo. Oh, looks just like my cat at home.
Good.
God, how much does he weigh?
Good boy.
Huge.
Good boy. Look at you. Look how sweet he is.
Say I'm loved.
I'm loved.
With $100,000 next. If you have Graves' disease and blurry vision, you need clear answers.
Come here.
Thyroid eye disease or
He's coming along.
He likes me. He doesn't-
I know.
He's
I
coming a long
know.
way. He used to wouldn't even associate with anybody.
You guys speak his language.
He
So he takes ZQL, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, and wakes up feeling like himself.
Was the person with y'all gone?
And
Someone coming
animals,
back, or-
animals love me.
Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe they want to go get some food or something, or some fried pickles.
There's somebody coming up the driveway, that's why I was asking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we had just our amigos with us.
Yeah, we just had a couple friends. Looks like it looks like
Midlothian tonight.
it looks like I might have a
Yeah.
new cat. Man, look at this.
You're gonna have a hard time getting him away from here.
Say, I will
Look at this good boy. Look at how sweet you are.
Why don't you show off?
Hey, do you mind if you get me some water?
Boy.
Man, it's a cold bottle in the refrigerator.
All right.
Thank you, my fellow cavalier. Absolutely.
But they go away.
Ah, beautiful kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did a good job. She remodeled it.
No kidding. Is your house this nice too, or you kind of let it go some? Or?
No, it's pretty neat. Which I built mine when I moved back here back in 2004.
How fast do you think I could chug this whole thing?
I don't know. I never tried it.
Okay, I'm gonna chug it in 2 seconds. Watch. I used to be able to, but oh, yeah, my throat isn't what it used to be.
Don't choke yourself.
Yeah, no. Oh God, yeah, that was a dumb decision. Yeah, man. Well, shoot. Oh, yeah, after you. I'm not trying. What the heck? Did somebody go outside?
One of the neighbors called.
Maybe, yeah, probably because of loitering and all that stuff. Let's just tell them that everything's fine. How's it going?
Seems to be the issue here.
We're just having a great conversation here with Ben. He's getting his life turned around, but basically, there's some pictures of maybe some 13, 14-year-olds you got to get rid of off your phone. That's kind of the gist of it, right?
Right.
And they're like these crazy kids have sent you?
Yep.
Okay. And that's just only on your phone, not on your computer?
Nope.
Just
not
just
on
on
the computer.
just on the phone?
Yep.
Okay.
What platforms did they send you those on again? That was
Messenger.
It was Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And some might have slipped onto your gallery somehow.
Possibly. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so wait, which one of you guys taking the lead in this?
Yeah, I got it.
Can I speak to you?
Absolutely.
What?
So like I know like my sergeant, he looked at your organization.
Yeah.
How come y'all didn't reach out to us first before y'all?
Admitted because he wasn't very with our fake accounts that we're posing as. So we can't really call y'all for a crime that's not committed. But when we talked to him in person, he admitted to potentially possessing. He admitted to receiving child, and he admitted to potentially possessing it. He said there's an above zero chance that he has some saved on his phone. So that's when we called y'all.
Yeah, because search and seizure, like whatever he admits to me, like I don't think it's going to be admissible because
Oh, it's admissible. We've been all over Virginia. We have a lot of convictions in Virginia based on child. Just a few days ago, one of our guys in Chesterfield County got 4 years for child. So we have arrests all over Virginia. I mean, even in Virginia Beach. I was supposed to be in court there today for a guy. So we have arrests all over Virginia.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
How's it going?
Good. Sergeant Bullet.
Nice to meet you, Alex Rosen.
Nice to meet
So he said he hadn't quite enough, but when he came in, he said he admitted to having child.
Right, like there wasn't any like solicitation or anything that occurred in the chats. However, he alluded that kids have sent him underage stuff in the chats, and then we interviewed him in person. He confirmed that he did receive 13 to 14-year-old girls, and he said there's a above zero chance that he's possessing them on his phone right now. So.
Okay. All right. I'll see if he'll come to the office so we can talk.
All right.
So like that, you said there was nothing on his computer. Is that how?
Yeah, it's just all on his phone.
On his phone.
Right.
And
like.
he still has possession of his phone, or?
Oh yeah, it's in his pocket.
Okay. What's his? I'm sorry. What's his name?
It's Benjamin. Yeah. Yeah, like basically, he admitted pretty easily that either kids or adults posing as kids have sent of kids. But then we're like, yeah, man, we just want to verify. Do you mind if we go through your phone, just check it, just to make sure there was nothing on there that the parents could get mad at? And he's like, well, that's pretty private to me. And I knew at that point he was possessing it. So I just told him, like, look, we did a scan of your phone before we came here. We saw those pictures ourselves. And that's when he admits to, like, okay, they're probably on there. Obviously, we didn't do a scan of his phone, but.
Now, you said y'all got like an arrest in Chesterfield. How did that work? Like, because, did you fill out the criminal complaint?
I can't quite remember because we caught him last September, so I don't remember if I wrote a statement or not, but I have no problem doing that. But, I mean, shit, we had an arrest. I guess the most similar to this, we had an arrest in Prince George County up by D.C. Last November. And similar thing, there's not quite solicitation in the chats, but he was possessing a lot of child. And he kind of admits it when the cops walked up and they had probable cause to seize his phone and they ended up arresting him.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, we have arrests in Virginia Beach, Prince George, convictions in Fredericksburg and Stafford, like, I mean, all over Virginia. Like, Virginia's been the best state to do this in for us. Like, I lost count. Like, Augusta County, Winchester, just everywhere. So.
And where y'all originally from?
Houston, Texas.
Texas? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Because I've never had nothing like this before. Like, as far as, like, I don't understand, like, how to, like, the evidence, collecting it, because we don't, like I said, whatever.
Yeah, this is, like, just last month, it was a little different because this was solicitation of a minor. This guy isn't, but Stephen City, Poachers, this is me right here, Alex Rosen. This was just last month, Winchester.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, I mean, shoot, we even had a firefighter we caught in 2022 in Williamsburg, and he's doing 33 years right now. So, but obviously a lot of those guys, like, they were also soliciting who they thought was a minor. This guy was not, but he's definitely possessing child.
Okay, well, I'm going to take the lead from my sergeant because, like I said, I don't know the logistics of this. I don't know how, I just, I get it. I just don't want to get thrown out at a court.
Oh, absolutely. No, that makes sense. No, but we don't threaten to call the cops on them or anything. Like, he had no idea we even called y'all. Like, we were just very cordial with him, all voluntary. No, like, say this or I'm going to tell this person or anything like that. Like, we make sure that it can't get thrown out, or at least we try our best.
Hey, can you? Well, I'll call you back. I'm just going to Sarge. But I feel like we're gonna have to get second houses on the call. Yeah, he might. He might be at the office because
What's up, Gaffs?
this organization they think they might have something here.
This individual admitted to receive. His name is Benjamin. He's an old guy right there. Admitted to receiving child pornography, and he says there's a chance he's possessing it, which is he's possessing it.
So you want me to talk to the house? Yeah, tell him he can meet us up there. Okay. Yeah,
All right.
Tell him to meet us at the office.
Walk to the house.
Except if you're willing to open up his phone and show you guys the music or children like that. Actually, you just set it in front of your office. You want to take it over there to lock up his house, and then he's going to arrive with the voluntarily down to the station.
Okay.
But I would not recommend keeping the phone on him while it's in the back of his car. I mean, if you ask him, hey, do you mind if you hang on to the phone? I believe he'll say yes. But I believe that he wants to be honest.
Yeah, we just have to be real mindful of that because if we, if he admits to it, we got to Mirandaize him and all that because if we don't, it's going to get thrown out.
But with him admitting on body cam right in front of you, with him saying that they're tripping on his phone, you have every right to maintain custody on the way down there. But the way he is right now, I just said a prayer with him. I said the Our Father with him. He believes that honesty is the best way forward. So he said that.
Are y'all filming me?
Yes.
Please don't film me. It's okay.
We could, if you want me to edit part of it out, I can. But I mean, it's everything's recorded.
Okay.
But, we could absolutely, edit part of it out if you want. But
because like I said, I don't know. I don't know y'all viewing, y'all making a target.
We're not gonna.
No, we're not here to put anybody on blast or anything like that.
At all. We take care of law enforcement.
Okay.
No, we appreciate y'all.
So, like, are y'all coming to the office too? Or?
Yeah. We want to turn in everything we have to y'all, from the chats to the video to everything.
Okay.
You're gonna get everything turned.
You know where our office is at?
We can just follow you.
Okay, that'll work.
We're gonna get the full body cam, but again,
yeah, let's do it. All right, guys, let's hope an arrest is on this video. I think it will. I mean, he was pretty blatantly possessing CP. So head on over to Locals in the pinned comment. See this full catch early and uncensored, and over 100 other videos early and uncensored. Tons of mugshots, conviction updates, just lots of fun on there, lots of live streams, and lots of free speech. So Locals in the pinned comment, only $10 a month. Helps us travel the most and catch the sickest off the streets.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our Locals.